I eat every day. Once again, for a very... We're gonna take it to the top, baby. What is going on, the Bomb Squad? Your boy is back in town. The boy is back in town. The boy is back in town. And per usual, as always, I am back for another hopefully action-packed, life-changing food review, snack review, whatever. You get the point. So, yesterday after getting my car an oil change, I stopped by the local Ollie's discount store. And as we know, a lot of these dollar stores and these cheaper discount stores like Ollie's and TJ Maxx and some of these other places, they have very interesting chip and snack selections. So I went over to Ollie's. Not sure if that's a national brand or not, but there's quite several in Northeast Ohio. Picked up some interesting chips, and I'm about to see what the fuss is all about. You could even call this a mukbang, whatever it's called. One of those trendy words these days. And Ollie's, it says, bag of good stuff cheap. Look at that. Bag of good stuff cheap. It ain't lying. They're not lying. All right, so without any further ado, let's get into this snack review. I have a few different things. All right, we'll start off with, this is Orion Turtle Chips, Korean style chicken flavor, $2.99. Look at that turtle. It says here, this snack composed of 4 crunchy layers, harmonizes and blends in the flavor of Korean style chicken. So anybody that's enjoyed ramen noodles in their life like I have hundreds of times, this is probably gonna hit where you need punch. All right, without any further ado, let's get into this bag here. Oh, let's try not to ruin it. These are very interesting little things. There are the layers that the bag was talking about. Kind of crispy texture. Flaky. All right, down the hatch. Very flaky, very crisp. They definitely have a lot of flavor to them. These are pretty good. A little bit of spice too, which, you know, makes sense. Doesn't advertise as spicy, but it does have a little bit of spice. I'd say about, you know, maybe a 1 or so on the spice index, the heat index. A lot of flaky layers. Very flavorful. Does capture that Korean flavor, which you would hope so as advertised. I'll give these an 8 out of 10. Not a bad start. Those are pretty good. All right. Next one on the agenda. Hers kettle cooked honey jalapeno flavored potato chips, kettle cooked. And Hers seems to be one of the more common brands that you can find at these cheaper retail store places. I do like Hers pretty good. One of my favorite chips was called Ragin' Ranch, and I haven't seen those in years. Those were awesome. Kind of like a Cajun Ranch chip. Okay, kettle cooked. That means they'll be nice and crunchy. Honey jalapeno, down the hatch. Crunchy. You get a little sweet and a little bit of heat. Once again, so far, it does have a little bit of a kick. But as we know, Heat Index 101, when it comes to food, the more you eat, the hotter they usually get. Nice and crunchy. And definitely get a little bit of that honey. Kettle cooked goodness. Not too shabby. Now, one thing about these retail stores, you definitely have to look at the expiration dates on these. I was about to buy 1 or 2 other bags of different flavors, and I happened to look at the dates, and they were well expired. One was like in September 2025. Good thing I didn't get those. These are good too. Like I said, a little bit of sweet with a little bit of heat. Probably about a 1 on the heat index, but I'll give these an 8 as well. Another brand of hers. And this is going to be, oh actually, and these cost $2.99 at Ollie's. As well, these were $2.99. They are kettle cooked, limited edition flavor, famous appetizers, mozzarella sticks, and marinara. Now that's one of the classic appetizers that have been around for years. One of my favorites, if not my favorite appetizer. And these are going to be kettle cooked, so they'll be nice and crunchy, hopefully. There we go. And there's Sophie over there. Hi, Sophie. You want a piece of a chip? Oh. Kind of made a mess there. Right there. Okay. Now, at first, when I first bite, it didn't really taste like that, but now as the flavor's settling in, you definitely get a little bit of that tomatoey flavor, a little bit of the cheese. Now, these says limited edition flavor. Oh, these are good too. Love myself some mott sticks with marinara. I'll give these an 8 out of 10 as well. Hi, Miranda. Now these I actually got from, I purchased these from, where the hell was I before that? It wasn't Ollie's. It was Gabriel Brothers, Gabe's. We have Tillamook Country Smoker, Mike's Hot Honey Smoked Sausages. No artificial ingredients, made with 100% premium beef. I didn't think that these types of things like jerky and smokies were made out of the premium beef. I thought it was the, the other ends. But I've tried a lot of Mike's Hot Honey items in the last couple of years, and I generally like them all. And I do like smoked. Okay, I won't even go there because I know where people will go. Anyway, let's get into this. This cost me $3.99 at Gabriel Brothers. There we are, on top of Old Smoky. Down the hatch. It says, these handcrafted beef sausages pack a punch. Thanks to the sweet heat combo of Mike's Hot Honey, they are slow smoked to perfection, infused with real chili peppers. No artificial ingredients, just mouth-watering flavor. Tastes pretty good. You get all the beefy flavor that you would... Let me stop again. Gotta watch what I say here. Anyway, it tastes good. You get the Mike's Hot Honey, and that's what it's advertised as being. Very good. And I'll give these an 8.5. Now, Snowfie. I don't even know my dog. I can't even talk. Sophie. You want a piece of this? Here. Don't judge. There you go, baby. Now that she actually gets up for. All right, good stuff. 8.5. And last but not least, big ass bag here. We have Angie's Boom Chicka Pop Mango Habanero Popcorn. Also made with, or flavored with other natural flavors. Real simple ingredients, nothing fake. Look at this big bag. This should last quite a while. This cost me, I don't know, the sticker's not there. What did it cost me? It cost me $3.99. Mango habanero. All right, going in, down the hatch, all that good stuff. If I can get the bag open. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, don't want to cover the moneymaker there. I mean, after all, that's why you all tuned in. To see my beautiful face. Ugh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's stupid me. There's a little preparation right there. But why would they do that right in the middle of the bag? That is going to trash the bag. That means it's going to get stale real quick. Oh my God, this is already 10 minutes in. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right there. Down the hatch. Ooh. You get that mango flavor like once it hits your tongue. Or my tongue, whatever. Whatever. Now, does mango and popcorn work? You would think maybe not. But I've seen several items with a mango habanero combination. I think Doritos had something like that within the last couple of years. These are good. I don't know if I could eat the whole bag, but you know, I might get some help. You want to try some of these, Miranda? She sure does. Sophie, you want to try this? Here's one. And we'll get Sophie. We'll get Sophie. Sophie, right there. You want some? All right, no popcorn for Sophie. Anyway, I will give these I'm all choked up. I think one of those kernels went down my throat. All right, I'll give these an 8.5 as well because these are really good. Habanero and mango somehow work. Sweet and heat, once again. What do you think I have here? I think she wants more of my sausage. Sausage. Don't judge, it's not what you think. Anyway, before this goes off the rails any further, just remember these words from your boy Don the Bomb. And that is, ladies, all that glitter isn't gold. Don the Bomb, until the next one, have a good night, everybody. Who's laughing?